Hello everyone, my name is Chirag Patil and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we will see a quick tutorial or implementation of GPT4All. So let's get started. So first of all, what is GPT4All? So GPT4All is a Python package which allows us to use any kind of LLM in our local system, right? So run LLM in the local with GPU or with the CPU. So it will use the quantized model that can be fit in our local system RAM or the GPU, right? So if you see here, the documentation, they are saying we just need to import the GPT4All and pass the model name. So it supports the model basically GGUF format. So it is basically a quantized format. So if you see the Q4 is the quantized like 4-bit quantized model. Okay. So let's run this and then we will see how to use any Hugging Face LLM to run in the locally. Okay. So currently I am using the GPU. So let me build the model here. So I imported GPT4All and GPT4All class. So I already downloaded, so it will not take time. Otherwise it will download 4.66 GB, right? So after that we just need to run with model.chat session and our query, right? So let me run it. So first of all, you think like why we required to learn LLM in the local? There are multiple services, right? The OpenAI is there, Anthropic is there, Google LLMs are there. Then why would require we this? So basically, there are two major factors which help us to implement this open source LLM in the local. So first of all, let's say you have some data which you can't share with anyone. So if you are calling OpenAI API, right? So let's say you are building some reg application and you are passing your context to generate the answer. So in that context, you are passing your data, right? So that data is basically going towards the OpenAI API call, right? So if you don't want to share that your data to anyone else, like let's say any third party API call, then you need your own setup, right? And the second thing, whenever you are using any API kind of thing, you need to pay per call, right? But if you have your own system, so it will not increase your budget by number of calls, right? So let's say you need 4 GB of GPU and you set up the server, so it will be a fixed cost for you. Either you can call 100, you can call 1000 calls as well, it will not increase. So that are the two major points by which we can reduce the cost, and second thing, the data security, right? So if you see here, by running this, I just ask how can I run LLM efficiently on my laptop. So here is the answer, right? So choose the right LLM architecture, select the efficient framework, use the GPU, etc., right? So you can see it's provide the answer within a 19 seconds. Let's run again. It can reduce the time as well. So it is generating the answer. Till now, let's see if we want to. So they have provided few names, right? So you can see Meta Llama 3, this 5 mini 4K, Okra, and GPT-4 all 13 billion, right? So this is all are GGUF format. But what if we want to any other LLM from the Hugging Face, right? Yeah. So if you see, we again get the answer, right? So now let's see what to do when we need to use any other LLM, right? So let's say I want to use some Falcon, okay? So I need to search here the GGUF format on the Hugging Face, okay? So if you see, I found this Falcon 7 billion instruct GGUF, right? So there are not much downloads, but we can utilize this for the testing purpose. So as I mentioned, we will use Q4 variant, okay? 4-bit quantization. So you can, if you click here, this model will be downloaded, but we want to check it on Collapse. So I will just copy the link and download the model. Yes, so I am writing wget that link, okay? Let me pass the output file name. So we will use this same name, right? So let's say Falcon 7B. Okay, so now let it download. So it will take some time. So if you see here, your model will be downloaded, right? So it will take some time. 10% is already done. So basically you need to search here. You can find multiple models are there. So basically we use the Falcon. So you can use, let's say, the Gamma, right? Here you can see that would be, sorry, we need to find GGUF format, right? So yes, you will find here. So there is Gamma 2 2-bit quantizations are there, but we want Q4, so you need to search any other. Q2 will also work, but with GPU it might be one issue, right? So let's say you want to Llama 2, right? So you can find Llama 2 GGUF. Yes, so you will find here Llama 2 13 billion, right? Same, you can search any kind of model here, okay? And some of them, if you pass the only names of these models, it will download automatically, right? So let's see how much it's, okay, so it is 77%. Let's wait for a few seconds. So let me write some code, right? This code, so basically GPT-4 is already imported, we need to pass here. So now as we had downloaded the model, right, so we need to pass model path as well. So let me use this name. So I am using this model name here. First argument will be model name, okay? So let's see the arguments, right? So first is model name and second is model path, right? So model path is basically a directory path. So let's say model name is this one, right? And model path will be, let me enter here so it is more visible, right? Okay, so I need to pass this path of directory, not the model name here, okay? So just path content, right? Now I'll provide the name model, okay? Let's run. Let me copy this 2 line as well, which is the same. So you can see it is very easy to use any LLM which is quantized in GGUF format. So you can apply it into GPT-4All, right? So we will ask same question here. So our model is already loaded, right? So if you see, there is not much the GPU usage, but only 4 GB, right? So you can run it in locally easily. So now let's ask the same question, but it is now Falcon 7 billion model, okay? Let's run. It will take few seconds. So answer is generated. There are few things you can run, right? So if you see, there are different answer from the different model, right? So this Llama 3 is providing well formatted answer, but it is providing the same in the 1 line answer, right? So let me copy it here so we can check, right? So let me, the first make sure you have enough frame and storage capacity to run the software. You can also try running parallel advantage. So it's providing multiple answer in the multiple way, right? So this is the way how you can utilize any Hugging Face LLM which is in the GGUF format in GPT-4All, okay? Alright, so this is all about the GPT-4All implementation in the quick way. So if you have any query or doubt, you can ask in the comment section. I will provide the answer there, right? So if you like my video, please press the like button and subscribe my channel for more content. Thank you.